So the Lovers card is basically talking about a divine union. But when you read the description of this card, it talks about opening yourself to love. I know in the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, the Lover's card looks like, honestly, to me, Adam and Eve, speaking to the Creator. And it looks like they already are married. It looks like they're repenting of their sins, asking for forgiveness. And it looks like there's a time for celebration as well. Because the angel or the Creator in the sky, the source in the sky, looks like he's holding a trumpet. And trumpets normally mean, someone is on center stage and being celebrated, looked at, honored, So that's what I think about it. However, in another deck, it showed me an interesting thing. The thought deck, the thought deck that I have, the Lover's card has the couple, of course, but they look like they just got married, or they're enjoying the fruits of their labor. They're on their honeymoon. And in the back, there are two kids. One is dark skinned, one is light skinned. And underneath it, I believe there's some type of creature. I don't know if it's a scorpion or something. I'm not looking at the card or the deck right now, but I just had to bring that up because I thought it was interesting, because even in that deck, to me, yes, it signifies marriage, love, and stuff, but there are two kids on there, and we don't normally see the two kids until we get to the 10 of Cups. Yeah, 10 of Cups. Yeah, 9 of Cups is him, by himself. But 10 of Cups, you see the two kids and the dog, I believe. They're holding hands, spinning around each other. But in this deck, I'm going to get the picture soon. In this deck, I noticed that the kids they're playing, and it looks like they're having fun as well. However, when you read the description of the card, they said these children are Cain and Abel. And it just ties back into me even thinking about in the Rider-Waite deck, these are Adam and Eve. And I didn't even think about that until I started talking about this. I didn't, once I started talking about the card, I thought about the Rider-Waite deck, and I just thought about, how the description in the thought deck says that these children are Cain and Abel. And, Cain and Abel, they came way after we were cursed by God, and well, Eve was cursed on the behalf of everyone by God. And then Cain and Abel came along, and we know the story about that. But I thought it was interesting because they say in the description it says Cain and Abel, they're basically switching roles, it seems like. But I just thought that was interesting to bring that up. I'm sorry I went all over the place with just this one card. But that's what I was thinking about. And I wanted to use another deck to clarify this Lover's card. And I'm going to decide to use another tarot deck. And that's the yeah, another tarot deck. Alert. Sunflower. Anyway, I was eating earlier a burrito I made. But anyway, so I'm gonna open this deck to clarify this card. And because the book only has really small descriptions, I'm gonna read the description of the book. So I'm gonna shuffle on camera. Ooh. Sorry about that. Didn't look at the cards. That failed. But I'm gonna take this. King of Swords. King of Swords. Lovely. What I'm getting from this card, so the swords represent truth and intellect and mind. I want to even say spirit, but normally the cups are associated with spirit, I guess. But here's the King of Swords. And the King of Swords, he's the highest sword there is. Besides the ace, you know, but I think aces are the beginning, and it's like the alpha and omega, like God is the alpha and omega. The aces are that. But the King of Swords, it's like the, you know, I don't know if you were to say the runner-up, I don't know. But I'm thinking in my head that the ace is higher, although, you know, the ace kind of gets out the way first, and then the King of Swords takes it home. So, like, if you're a track star, you know, like the anchor in a relay race. But anyway, sorry for all my crazy analogies. So yeah, I was thinking, just by looking at the card and not reading the description, I'm thinking that there's some type of, you know, solidification, ending, meaning, you know, any harsh stages that were before are gone. You know, this is more maturity. This is more, you know, third time's a charm. And, you know, and since it's dealing with intellect and the power of air, you know, I would think, you know, it's just final judgment on it. So the Lover's card also kind of relates to judgment as well. And it's like, it's almost the same as like temperance, judgment, justice, you know, because that same angel was there in most of those cards I just mentioned. So I'm just thinking that, you know, this King of Swords is God. Or whatever higher power you believe in and love and cherish. I cherish God. I believe in him. I believe he is our source, our creator, you know. So anyone you want to dedicate yourself to, that's fine as well. But I believe this is God actually putting, what is it called? slamming the hammer. I don't know the courtroom lingo, you know, when he bangs the gravel. But that's what I think of with this. And he's like, what I said goes, and that's the truth. And no one can change it. You know, no man, no woman. But yeah, so that's what I'm thinking of when I look at this card. So in the book, let's see, it says, I'm going to read it. You are in your power, ruling from a place of authority. You use your analytical abilities and intellect to assess the situation at hand and make clear decisions based on what you know to be the truth. I mentioned truth at first, you know, and it says you are in your power. So the divine authority that you have, that God has given you as well, you know, you can use your intellect to make clear decisions. You know, see the King of Swords there was with the mind, and with this situation, if you're even thinking about, you know, maybe marriage or anything like that, this is telling me it's a definite yes, you know, yes on if you should go forward with this and move forward with things like this. Also, and if, you know, you are facing a final decision, maybe even about divorce, you know, maybe this, you can apply this to your situation or consider this as a part of your decision making process, because you are in a position to make this decision. So I hope that, you know, that made sense. I'm going to get some oracle cards. They have a bit of tarot in them as well, but that's neither here nor there. This thing keeps rolling. All right. So last bit. So what should we know about this Lover's card and the King of Swords? So I have two. I'll research. Salamander. Am I putting that right for you? Can you see that? Okay. Research salamander. Says it's indestructible, so I'm still going back to God. Because he's unstoppable, all powerful. Never give up. So maybe I was wrong about the divorce thing, you know? Never give up, you know, maybe not. I don't know. But this is what I got for you in regards to this Lover card. I'm all about the 3, so those are the 3. And but I'm gonna, I think I wrote something about the salamander, and I think research, I think too. I don't know. But something is telling me about this Lover's card, even when it comes to that, maybe research, you know, some of the parts of the Bible we talked about today, and see if you can figure out what we're talking about when it comes to divine authority, divine love with the Lovers. I just had to put that back out there. I had to put that out there because that came up in both decks. So I'm gonna just read these. I'm not gonna write these out, lay these out. So, but and the description for the main Lovers card that we got, it is about finding yourself, actually being open to love. All you have to do is say yes in love. That's what I remember about the description. All you have to do is say yes, because what you're looking for is actually already within you. So, and they spoke about the lotus flower, and which is here it's engulfed in rings, angel wings right there. See, it's matching everything that we discussed today. But the lotus flower, it appears to be closed, and it says that in order to open it, you have to say yes to love, and it's saying there's two girls on this, because I believe this is a female dominated deck, so it's no kings in here. The kings are called muses. So I'm thinking that was her intention, and that's cool. I like it. I love the artwork on it despite all of it. Yeah, it's two women, but I believe it's just really one woman, she's meeting herself. It speaks about how one woman is already in the garden, another woman shows up, and the woman notices who she is and is just as excited as her, and then they end up meeting each other. But at the end they say, yeah, all you were looking for all along is for you to agree to love and say yes. So that's what I got from the card and everything like that. And with this Lovers card that fell out, I'm going to actually read the description since it fell out. It's like, yeah, I'm here too. I don't know. Should I do it like that? Yeah, cool. All right. So the Lovers. 6. Okay. You have a beautiful soul honoring connection with another. You successfully integrate dual forces into a unified state. You face a choice of the highest moral grounds. So you successfully integrate dual forces into a unified state. So coming together and becoming one, the marriage part, even becoming yourself, meeting yourself, and you're actually in a position to make decisions from higher moral grounds. Like they even said in the King of Swords, you're wise enough, your mind is well enough and healed enough to make decisions that exalt power, glory, authority. You're in control of all of that. So I hope that all of this made sense, and I'm gonna read the descriptions on these cards. So the salamander, we got that. Cool thing about the salamander is that they can lose a limb and then it grows right back. So I think it's like a tail on a snake. I don't know, but I wrote indestructible. You can never kill them. So your marriage may never die. If you're already married, you're getting married, your marriage will never die. So I put grow limbs when lost, and it's adaptable, rolls with the punches. So I believe they're like, what is it? Is it a lizard or iguana that blends in? I want to say iguana, but that's what I thought at first. So it could be an iguana. They blend in with their environments, and I think the salamanders kind of do the same, but it's in a different manner, So never give up. The channel song on this one is Yolanda Adams, Don't Give Up. Never Give Up, I believe. It's called Never Give Up or Don't Give Up. But it's by Yolanda Adams. And that's what this card was inspired by. Never Give Up. Maybe you should go listen to that song. You're feeling some type of way. Don't give up on your union. Don't give up on your love. Don't give up on yourself. And the next one, it says research. And then here it says gathering information on subjects that are unknown, looking more into a subject to expand knowledge and data to gain a better understanding. Or if it was reversed, more research is required. This came up right. So you're gathering information. You're at the point where you're gathering information and able to make these decisions based on the information you gathered. So that's your reading, and I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you found something out of it, and I thank you so much for watching, taking the time to be here with me. And I thank God, I thank your highest power, I thank our spirit guides, ancestors, angels, all of God's team, divine team, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, the Father, Mother, God, Jesus, all of the divine family, for tuning in, for loving us, and never giving up on us. So yes, I'm gonna conclude the reading here. I was just gonna say that, and I hope that you find it in your heart to like, share, or subscribe, all three, either one. And thank you so much again for taking your time and trusting me to be your reader. And I hope that I'll see you soon. You'll come back and enjoy more videos like this one. Alrighty, bye.